Welcome everyone to our latest Verse Spotlight video. I'm your host, Corbin Fraser. Got a cool shirt on today. Rocking it, guys. We're doing it. Bull market. Bull markets need bull shirts. So this past month has been huge for Verse and for Bitcoin.com with tons of upcoming projects. You might have heard about our latest partnership with BitPay. This one's been a pretty big one. So with the integration of Verse, our usability continues to broaden. Verse token holders can now use their Verse tokens as a payment method across a wide range of brands globally, including well-known names Adidas, Abercrombie and Fitch, AMC Theaters, the Red Cross, Delta Airlines, and much more. So the integration even extends to everyday services like DoorDash and Barnes & Noble. The integration benefits from BitPay's support of ERC20 tokens on the Polygon network, ensuring that Verse transactions are efficient with low fees and high processing. So speaking of payments, the upcoming Verse card, or V card as we've been calling it here internally, it's been chugging along. So while we haven't begun any official marketing just yet, we can probably drop some special details here for our Verse community. So it's going to be available to those who hold Verse. This prepaid debit card program, it's going to be a top-up card that allows you to basically top up with Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, USDT, Bitcoin Cash, and we're looking at some additional cryptocurrencies as well. So you might be asking, like, how does this card help with the Verse ecosystem? And the big thing is that it'll only be available to Verse users. This means that it's going to incentivize those who might not have taken that blue pill yet to actually go and get some Verse. We're looking to have the payment processor receive Verse as payment for the card and dealing with all the shipping details. So we want to, if you want to get the card before everyone else, the best thing for you to do is go purchase Verse. Make sure you're holding some inside your Bitcoin.com wallet. Go verify inside the Verse Lounge by going into the Verse Explorer section of the wallet app. And once you've joined the Verse Lounge, you actually have access as well to come hang with us and the team and myself in a private Telegram specifically for our token community. And you can learn about our products, get the latest, get the earliest alpha on new products and features, including getting that earliest access to the Verse card, or AKA V card. So next up is in our support for Verse on Polygon launch, we've launched a new multi-chain swap feature on the Verse DEX, which enables users to swap across thousands of token pairs on 4 chains. That's Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain. So here to talk more about that and show us a demo is our very own super dev, super product manager, Joel, and we've also got Allison there. So we're going to take it away, Joel.
All right. Welcome to our segment where we'll be sharing on what's launching soon in the Verse ecosystem. For today's agenda, we'll be sharing on updates to the Verse DEX. I'm Joel, a product manager on the Verse team, and we have Allison as our special guest on this segment today. Hi, Allison.
Hi guys, I'm Allison. I'm one of the engineering leads on the decentralized apps team here at Verse.
Well, welcome. Before we start on the updates, I'd like to share a little bit on the history of the Verse DEX and where we came from. So it's been live for a year and a half, and originally it was a decentralized exchange on Ethereum and Smart BCH. At its peak, it had almost 6 million worth of monthly trading volume, and right now it's doing about 3 mil worth of monthly trading volume in the last 3 months. So it's been consistent in that period. The Verse DEX is for users who want to trade permissionlessly and provides a user-friendly interface for them to do so. So unlike other DEXs that are perhaps oversimplified or overly complicated, we make it easy for newcomers into DeFi to get started using a decentralized exchange. So we've focused a lot of effort making it easy to connect your self-custodial wallet to our DEX with popular connection methods. For example, you can connect using MetaMask or Wallet Connect or the Bitcoin.com wallet. You can get key information about your swap really easily. The swap values in USDs, the amount of slippage, and the expected swap value. And it is also mobile optimized for the 95% of users who are visiting the Verse DEX. We've committed a lot of effort to make it work well with the Bitcoin.com mobile app via the Verse Explorer. So the key features of our original Verse DEX was the swap functionality for the traders. For those who want to create liquidity, you can come in to create your custom swap pairs and create new routes on the Verse DEX and add liquidity into the pools. Doing so would earn you a share of the trade. When you create a liquidity pool on the Verse DEX and add liquidity to it, you will be able to earn a share on each trade that goes through the Verse DEX. There was also incentivized farms and Verse staking. So I want to have a casual chat with Allison before we move on. Allison, what's your favorite feature on the Verse DEX?
So my favorite feature is actually verse staking. And I like it just because if I'm a newcomer to the space, all I need to do is get any amount of verse and I can immediately put it to work and it can start earning for me with usually pretty attractive APIs for how little work I have to do for it. Yeah, so I would say verse staking would have to be my favorite DEX feature.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing. I like my favorite feature is the Verse pools, liquidity pools feature. So it's really easy to get started providing liquidity and earning a share on the trades for the popular swap routes. So what's new on the Verse DEX? Our original Verse DEX had some limitations. For example, it was only on several chains, and the swap pairs were restricted to those that had liquidity on the pairs. So with this upgrade, we will be expanding the Verse DEX with multi-chain functionality. And right now, I invite Allison to show us a demo on the multi-chain swap feature on the Verse DEX. Thank you, Allison.
Cool. Let's jump in. All right, we're going to visit the swap page via the Verse Explorer on the Bitcoin.com wallet app. When you connect to the swap widget now, you can see that the wallet has gotten a bit of an upgrade. We now support multi-chain connections. So where you previously saw a single network that you could connect to with a single wallet, you can now see the full list of chains that the Bitcoin.com wallet supports. And you can connect to the DEX with all chains simultaneously. Another nice feature that we've added is you can designate a wallet on each chain, which is a pretty unique feature to the BCOM wallet specifically. Usually you're kind of locked into using a single seed, a single wallet address across all chains. But here we've kind of given you this flexibility to designate your favorite, your intended wallet across each chain that you want to swap to and from on this feature. So let's get connected. Cool. When you open the list of swap widget options now, you can see we support all 4 chains that the BCOM wallet supports. Where we previously only supported a few dozen swap tokens on a single chain on Ethereum, you can see we support thousands of new tokens across Ethereum, Avalanche, Polygon, and Binance Smart Chain, and you can swap to and from any combination of these chains and tokens. So let's try out a cross-chain swap here. So I would like to buy some Verse on Polygon, and I would like to buy it with the USDC that I'm holding on Avalanche chain. So let's try buying $10 or 10 USDC on AVAX worth of Verse and see how that works. So you can see the Verse Explorer experience has made it very seamless for us to approve and go through the swap flow without ever leaving this window. And another nice feature that we've introduced with this is at any point during your cross-chain swap, if you get a different rate than what you were originally promised, we're very transparent about it. We'll tell you how much the rate has changed, and you have the option to accept it or, come back and wait for a better trade. So this looks like a pretty minimal change. So let's go ahead and continue. Now, as you can see, we're kind of seeing all the steps that we're walking through here. I can approve and sign each individual hop that this swap is taking. And yeah, now we wait.
A few moments later.
Oh, you can see I've received a push notification receiving some amount of USDC, presumably as part of a step in the swap. And we're done. I've now received 34,000 worth of Verse for my AVAX USDC. And if I hop into the Explorer link, I can see that everything's all good. The Verse is on my wallet. I just completed a successful cross-chain swap with the new multi-chain swap experience on Verse DEX.
Thank you, Alison. The multi-chain swap feature looks fantastic, and now users would have more token pairs to swap to and from. And of course, it will be across chains, Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, and Binance Smart Chain. Our Ethereum pools and farms are still there, so do hop in to provide liquidity and earn a share of the trading fees. The big question is when we're going live with it, and we're happy to announce that it's live right now. So do check it out on verse.bitcoin.com/swap or access it through the Bitcoin.com app via the Verse Explorer. All right, thank you for joining us on this segment. See you on the next one. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Really excited for you to start using this feature.
In other Verse community news, we have the results from the latest community vote on Ledger and Clicker. We're going to jump right in. Over at snapshot.org, users can use their Verse tokens or any of the Verse tokens that are deployed within the Bitcoin.com ecosystem to vote on proposals that are put forward by Verse holders. So this allows people to vote and use their crypto, use their tokens as a way to sign and help steer the direction of this extremely fun project of ours. So let's take a peek. This was specifically for how often we should run the Clicker campaigns with these incentives. So there was a few options. We had folks that were voting for continue doing these things every quarter, continue doing them monthly, continue them once every 6 months, or just stop them completely. And ultimately, the community ended up voting on a quarterly cadence for the Verse Clicker contest. This means that there will be a Clicker contest, probably in a new theme, every 4 months or so. This allows our community to reactivate, play some of these games, potentially earn some Verse, have a little bit of fun. And it's just a fun way to jump right in and kind of participate in some community building stuff. The other vote that also completed was for Ledger wallet connectivity to the Verse DEX. So previously, in order to connect to the Verse DEX, you had to either use Wallet Connect, MetaMask Connect, but we're actually going to be adding this Ledger Connect, which allows users to use their Ledger Live software and connect their hardware wallets directly to the Verse DEX to begin swapping in the most secure manner possible. And this specific vote, as you can see, was a resounding yes. There was not a lot of no's. So very hype stuff here. The results are in. These votes are going to continue on a regular basis. So go check out snapshot.org and you can find our Verse community there, or inside the Bitcoin.com wallet app. If you access the Verse Explorer, there's actually a lounge area in there, and all of the new and upcoming proposals that you're able to vote on will show up automatically there, where you can use your Verse to vote. That includes on Ethereum and on Polygon. So very exciting stuff. It's a big change, I think, from just some of these projects that are just sort of running on their own. We want to make sure that the community feels like they've got the opportunity to have some say, help steer some of the direction, give some feedback. And this is where joining the Verse Lounge is ultimately going to be a great thing for anyone who has a lot of feedback, a lot of thoughts. Join the Telegram, share your ideas. We'd love to hear them. So we're going to jump over to the next one here. We're going to talk about the Burn Engine. The Burn Engine actually is sitting on 148 million Verse, or 48,250 some odd dollars worth of Verse. It's been deposited into the Burn Engine. It's waiting for a lucky user to pay 10,000 Verse and burn the entire amount that's in that contract. So Verse holders will be happy to see that the buyback and burn program has been growing. We're all very excited for it. And the Burn Engine is just a great way for the community to be a part of creating these exciting moments where you get to light a big stack of Verse on fire and support some of the fun tokenomics of Verse. So next, we're going to be jumping over to the Verse Clicker contest results. These results here, you'll see we had 6K new Verse token holders in February 2024. There's over 5,000 Layer 3 participants across 192 countries, 126,000 visits to the DApp, with 100K Verse burned via the Verse Burn Engine through this program. $47,000 worth of swapped Verse on Polygon Uniswap, and over $5,000 of in-app Verse purchased as a result of the clicker campaign that previously ran here during the Lunar New Year campaign. So thank you everyone from the Verse community who came out, played, clicked their way to the top, earned some rewards, hopefully earned some Verse as well, and had a little fun along the way. Our community engagements led to a bunch of activity in the app and helped grow our Verse Lounge. We're over 100 unique Verse Lounge participants within the Verse Telegram, so go hang out there. It's kind of a fun place to share some new updates and talk a little bit about some of the upcoming developments in the Bitcoin.com and Verse space. So we're going to jump to our next one, which is we are also proud to announce that Verse farms are enabled on Polygon with our new partner QuickSwap. This means if you want to support liquidity and passively earn yield for doing so, you can go over to quickswap.exchange, visit their earn section at the top, and then tap farms. You'll see ETH Verse in there. You can just search Verse and you'll see it show up like below here. And yeah, basically you deposit some ETH and some Verse into this smart contract. This allows you to support funding liquidity where you can earn up to about 10% APY right now. So we're very excited to talk about this partnership with QuickSwap. It's a great way to incentivize users to participate and use their Verse on Polygon to support more trades, more activity, and bring more awareness to Verse. In related news, our infamous founder, Mr. Roger Ver, will be attending Token 2049 in Dubai this April. So come see him give a keynote called Breaking Chains with Blockchains, Crypto, and the Pursuit of Freedom. Be sure to say hello to a few of us who will be also attending. I'll be there myself, so if you do happen to be in Dubai for Token 2049 during April, keep a lookout for me. I don't know if I'll be wearing a cool shirt like this. I might be wearing a sport coat, maybe something more, I don't know. It's hot in Dubai, man. I mean, maybe I will be wearing a nice Hawaiian style shirt again. We'll see. So we've got some other stuff to talk about here related to Verse Voyagers NFT. So some of you guys have been seeing this get teased out more and more. The Verse Voyagers NFT was something that was voted on in Snapshot. The design is outstanding. There's actually an upcoming Bitcoin.com expert interview with myself and Alex, who is the main artist behind Verse Voyagers. That's going to be released very shortly here. We've got this long form interview and there'll be some clips as well. Really interesting, passionate artist. And I think what we're seeing here is our ability here to now introduce Bitcoin.com users and Verse users to the idea of NFTs. And we've got a unique take on NFTs. You can kind of you can play with them a little bit as you mint them, kind of bring you a little closer to being your own NFT designers in some way. So we want to talk as well about the Verse Voyagers NFT waitlist over at TaskOn. So if you go to taskonxyz, you can find the Verse campaign there. And in this campaign, you can win one of 10. So there will be one of 10 winners for free NFT mint. If you don't like spending money, don't like spending your Verse, and you just want to get a free one, you can, of course, go check this out, complete a few tasks, share it across social media, leave your email, which is required. There's a couple optional tasks, and this enters you into the NFT waitlist where you can earn or win one of these freebies. So go check that out. It's going to be a fun opportunity for folks to participate. And next, get or swap $100 of Verse to enter from now until the NFT launch. So there's a bunch of different ways to participate and potentially get your hands on one of these NFTs for free. Of course, if you participated in the Verse token sale, this was many moons ago, but if you were a token sale participant, then you actually do have a Verse NFT reserved for you, depending on how much you purchase. So stay tuned for that. The Verse token sale participants will be the first to receive their Verse Voyagers NFT. After we've distributed those, the public mint will open where outsiders will be able to come join, come hang, buy a Verse NFT, mint one, have a little fun with them. It's going to be very fun. And lastly, if you're in our exclusive Verse Lounge, you have more chances to win more opportunities. So like Verse Lounge, anytime there's going to be something new, it's going to happen in Verse Lounge first. Be sure to be on the lookout for that. Go join the Verse Lounge. You have to sign that you hold 1 million Verse, gets you access to the VIP Telegram, gives you access to all the voting and all the sneak peeks and some of the discounts that you can get on crypto swag and Verse swag. as well as discounts from other partners, including gift cards. Of course, if you are looking for a V card, you're looking to get that V card back, you can of course, hang out in here, stay on the lookout. That's where it's gonna show up first. So what qualifies you to join the Verse Lounge is that you just have to hold $1 million, $1 million Verse. That's not $1 million. It's about like maybe $300. Hold $1 million Verse, either in Ethereum or in Polygon or across the two. It'll calculate them, and then you're in. You get to hang. You get to be in this group with the rest of us. So always looking for more bullish members to join our inner circle. And that is it for today, guys. Been an exciting month. Verse Spotlight series are going to keep going. I think we're going to play around with different formats. You know, we're trying out this recording format. We may do a live stream again in the near future, but we'll see what happens with the, with the market. We'll see what happens with the community. You know, leave us your feedback. We'd love to hear from you. Comment, like, subscribe below, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.